Amanda Maxwell. I'm the assistant principal here at Greenwood Junior High School, and for orientation, I would like to discuss transportation. Parents, before your child boards the school bus each day, we need you to help us screen them. So the screening, by that we mean that we need you to check their temperature and make sure that they're not running fever. Anything above 100.4 is considered fever, and in the event that they have fever, your child will need to stay home until they are fever-free and symptom-free for 48 hours. Also, in accordance with the state guidance, all Greenwood Junior High School students will be required to wear a face mask or a face covering on the school bus. The reason for this is that social distancing isn't possible on a school bus, so we'll need them to protect themselves and protect others by wearing a face mask or a face covering. Parents, we do want you to know that our school buses are disinfected after every morning and afternoon route. And if at all possible, we're asking parents to transport their children to or from school if they can. And that would lighten our bus loads and get us closer to social distancing. Car riders in the morning, you will come in off North Main. Your driver will take you around the parking lot and drop you off at this crosswalk or under the awning at the front of the school. Bus riders come in over here and they are going to get dropped off at this crosswalk in the morning. So our procedure for our 7th graders in the morning, on good weather days, you're going to come around the side of the junior high to the back of the junior high, and this is our 7th grade hallway. This was once our pre-K area, and now they're at Westwood. So we're going to use that playground area for our 7th grade population in the morning. With dividing the 7th and 8th grade population, our goal is to get closer to social distancing. So if we can maintain 6 or more feet away from each other, students will be allowed to remove their masks and face coverings while they're outside. If social distancing is not possible, then students will have to wear their masks or face coverings. Our expectation for our 7th graders is that they stay in the fenced-in area and they social distance and get to talk with each other and socialize a little bit. In the event of bad weather, 7th graders, you'll get dropped off. You can cross the crosswalk, go past the volleyball gym, past the storm shelter, and into the PE gym. Not a lot has changed in terms of location for our 8th graders. So just like last year, they are going to hang out here in front of the volleyball gym. And again, if social distancing is possible, face coverings can be removed. If it's not, then face coverings will be expected to be worn during that time. Before school on bad weather, 8th graders, you will be in the rock gym, just like last school year. Morning drop-off, again, car riders, you're dropped off at the front of the school here, and then bus riders are dropped off at this crosswalk right here. Now we'll talk afternoon transportation. So pickup is similar to drop-off. Parents will come in, pick up their child right here under the school awning. And then the buses, we'll look at the bus lane, comes from the high school, and our buses, we are a little different. We are the bus hub of the school district. So our buses will start right here and they will loop all the way around by the high school to pick up students in the afternoon. We do not dismiss until 3:15 for that reason. We let all of the other schools get on their buses and get switched, and then we release our junior high students and they will get on their buses. We'll also release car riders and walkers at that time. And car riders you pick up, like I said earlier, right here at the awning. And that pretty well covers our transportation for the school year. If you have any questions, you can email amanda.maxwell@greenwoodk12.com. We look forward to having your kiddo back on campus.